Welcome to the Chimes Tower at Longwood Gardens. It's a really fun piece to play, and it gives you an idea of the dynamic possibilities and the sounds of the bells, and I hope the fun that it is to see and to hear and to play. This is a 62 bell carillon installed in 2001. The biggest bell is almost 3.5 tons, and the little one's pretty little. The carillon has been in existence for over 500 years. The first carillonneur was hired in 1510 in Belgium. And bells in the tower were the symbol of the city and a truly public instrument. So everybody heard the melodies and everybody knew who was playing and what was happening. I'm going to play, the next piece is Moonlight Sonata by Ludwig van Beethoven. It is arranged for carillon by a man named Roy Cruzen, who will be playing here at the end of July. So I hope you enjoy the possibilities that you can hear when you take a piano piece and put it onto the bells. So now you've heard things that sound familiar and that people can enjoy. The next piece I'm going to play is the theme from Jupiter, which is from the Planets by Gustav Holst. And the reason I chose this is that this was the melody that was played for Prince Philip's funeral. So Gustav Holst, even though his name doesn't sound like it, was British. And this was one of the main themes that was played at the funeral. This carillon, the reason that I had control over that instrument just now was the bells are hung dead and the clappers hang very close to the edge of the bell. So when I take the key down, I'm moving the clapper close, so I can play softly and I can play loudly. So you will see gentle motions, sometimes with open hands, and then you'll see active fist happening. And this is a very neat piece, this transcription by a young carillonneur named Paul Stelben, because he brings in some special effects at the end. We have some tremolandos and some broken chords and things like that. So this is Theme from Jupiter, arranged by Paul Stelben. You might be able to see the pedals move, the lower keys moving, and that is when I play the pedals, it's directly connected. I have one key for each bell in the tower, and I get to choose whether or not to play it with my feet or my hands. The size of a bell doubles every 5 half steps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and as the size of the bell doubles, the size of the clapper doubles. So some of these low pedal clappers are quite heavy. That's why we put them in the pedals. And up top, it's very light and very easy to play. Let's see. This is a truly public instrument, and the UNESCO has called it an intangible cultural heritage in the Low Countries because it's so much a part of their society. They have playing for market days and for festivals, and they have automatic plays, and back in the day they would tell you when to wake up, when to go to work, when to stop for your coffee break at night, when to close the city gates, and things like that. So to this day, there are 185 carillons in Holland, which is the size of Connecticut. We have about 185 in North America. So that shows you how many there are over there. And a lot of our music does come from there. A little change. This is Bohemian Rhapsody by Freddie, MercuryQueen. This is arranged by a Belgian carillonneur named Van Beerde, who's also a brilliant astrophysicist, I might add. And I hope that you will hear the well-known piece and you will enjoy the various parts of it. Last but not least, I have an original composition for carillon. We have amazing compositions. People who understand the overtone series of the bell, which contains actually a minor third, for those of you who have sharp musical ears, have produced some amazing pieces. This is called Lament and Alleluia by a Latina composer down in San Antonio, Texas, named Alice Gomez. I will say this piece she wrote 25 years ago, but it got me through the passing of my mother in the last 9 years, and the Lament and then the Alleluia is pretty amazing. I hope you enjoy the melodic Lament and then the amazing drive of the Alleluia and the thanks. Thank you for listening and for, I hope, enjoying the carillon, this truly wonderful, amazing public instrument that Longwood has. There are 8 or 9 other carillons in the Delaware Valley that play with regularity. Carillon. You can look it up, carillon.org. Thank you for coming.